Hi there, I hope you're good. I'm continuing with Soul Based Cooking, a blog which is all about removing internalized misogyny from patriarchy through food and through cooking, specifically soul based cooking. So, if you want to know more about what soul based cooking is, I strongly recommend that you go and listen to the first episode, the introduction. That will give you more clarity. Today, I want to talk about fasting and why fasting is just as important as eating when it comes to soul based cooking. Now, everybody fasts daily when you sleep. When you're sleeping, you're fasting. That's why breakfast is called breakfast, because you are breaking a fast that you have been doing since the night before. The kind of fasting that I'm talking about is merely extending that fast either for a few more hours after you wake up, or some days, or an extended fast, which is 3 or more days. Why is fasting important when it comes to soul-based cooking? Because soul-based cooking is about connecting with your own body and allowing Mother Nature to be an important aspect of your physical connection as a soul to your own body. The way we eat is often very unconscious and it's detached, where we are using food as almost like our slave or our servant, when the truth is food is an expression of nature. We are an expression of nature. Both the food and ourselves are a creation, and we are in collaboration with one another to create life on earth. When you die, you're going to be buried in the ground, presumably. And the earth is then going to be consuming you, just like you have been consuming the earth during your time here. You've been breathing, you've been drinking water, you've been eating food. That is consumption. When you die and you're buried, the earth is then consuming you. That's nature. There's a flow, a rhythm, a giving, a receiving, a being. Nature is being, and so are we. Nature has her rhythm, and so do we. Patriarchy makes nature something of like some sort of pyramid where we are on top and nature is beneath us. Nature exists for us, whereas nature exists with us. We exist with nature. There's so much about nature that we don't know. And getting to know nature is a part of getting to know ourselves. And the way we cook and the way we eat is a part of that relationship with nature. Why am I obsessed with removing internalized misogyny? Because this creates a hatred for myself on the basis of being a woman. And as a man, it also creates a hatred for yourself on the basis of being a man, because patriarchy as a man makes you a resource for women. You are a protector and a provider to a woman whom you own for all intents and purposes for a very long time. Until very recently, women were considered a property of man. And that mindset is still there, which disconnects you from woman and disconnects you from nature by disconnecting you from your feminine energy. So reconnecting with all of that, the best way to reconnect is through fasting. Fasting is not eating and merely drinking water. In this instance, I'm referring to water fasting, but there are different types of fasting. I'm referring to water fasting, where you are choosing not to eat and instead you are hydrating your body and becoming conscious of the flow of energy in your body. Sometimes you think you want to grab a snack, but really you're wanting to repress an emotion that you're feeling and is uncomfortable to process in your body. When you're fasting, you have no choice but to face that emotion and to help yourself process that. When you're eating, there's nothing wrong with connecting consciously with nature to comfort your emotions. As long as that connection is conscious and you're not using food to stuff down emotions that you are designed to otherwise process. Food can help you process energy in your body when you are conscious of the food and you are conscious of yourself and you are conscious of your body. During this blog, the nature of the recipes that I'm going to be sharing with you are more about helping you connect with your body through food and not really about creating a meal that wows your guests. It's about creating food that heals your soul, connecting with food in a way that heals your soul, connecting with your body in a way that heals your relationship with food and with nature. That is what soul-based cooking is about.